Hi, I'm DiRusso. I'm an indie rock artist, and this is my YouTube channel. I'm excited to be here. I'm going to start posting a series about how I wrote some of the songs I have out, starting with my last single, 9 Months. It's going to take a few videos to explain how I wrote each song, so this video will just talk about how I wrote the first verse of 9 Months. Okay, so before I get into how I wrote 9 Months specifically, I wanted to talk a little bit about how I generally write songs. I don't write songs every day. I write some lyrics every day, just like little phrases, maybe not even lyrics, and some melodies, but it takes me a while to put the pieces together. I'm a slower songwriter, but I'm comfortable in that now. So for instance, I wrote the first lyric of 9 Months down that I ended up using in the song, or the inspiration of it, in December 2019. So that lyric was dressed by the day before is what I'd written in my notes app, and it ends up being the chorus line, when I get up, I'm getting dressed by yesterday. And I finished the full song in December 2020 when I recorded it. So it's been literally a year in the making. Okay, got distracted for a second. My brother called me, but I'm back now. So I'm gonna start by showing a clip of the first day I started actually writing 9 Months, and that was July 6th of 2020. I was still in the relationship that it talks about. I'm literally just in my parents' basement, kind of jamming on this one lyric, I'm dying in this love, which I don't even end up using in the song, and I don't end up using any of these lyrics in the song, but this is where I come up with the chord progression, as well as some of the melodies you might recognize. So here you go.
I think I'm lying dark, and I'm dying in this love, 'cause I'm lying like dog, and I'm dying with this love, 'cause I'm dying in this love. I'm fucking dying in this love.
Okay, as you might see in that clip, when I'm writing songs, I'm not really thinking about anything. I'm not thinking about how my voice sounds or how my guitar sounds or like what I look like. I'm more just like repeating these parts and seeing what comes out naturally, kind of in a flow, one might say. And that is how I end up getting things that I do like. So in this next clip I'm gonna show, which is actually just the next day from the last clip, that part that I was singing leads me into writing the first verse of 9 Months, which is the beautiful line. So here you go, and you can see how one led to the other. And this is pretty much the first verse I end up with.
Before I met you, I was beautiful. I was beautiful. I was beautiful. Yeah, I was beautiful. Before the first thing you said the night we met, I was beautiful. And I was beautiful. And I was so beautiful. You were so right. I look so beautiful. The party lights. I was so beautiful. I was so beautiful. Tonight I look so beautiful. So good inside. I was so beautiful. That was the last time. I was so beautiful. Now I'm in your life. I'm not so beautiful, and it's not right. I was so beautiful, so good inside.
So basically, I spent 2 full days just repeating these lines and feeling what I actually wanted to say. And then I eventually was able to say what I wanted to say with the lines about the first thing you said the night we met is I was beautiful, and you were right that New Year's night, like kind of getting to that point where I knew what I wanted to say and I was able to say it. But I typically do need like a long time to marinate and feel out what I want to say, which is why it took me 2 full days of just kind of jamming on my guitar to get to that point. And then that is the last thing I wrote about. My brother's calling me again. But that is the last thing that I wrote about in July, and I don't write again until August on this song. I think it's because I was still in that relationship, and sometimes when you're in a relationship, there's some feelings of guilt associated about writing things about the relationship you're currently in. However, basically, I get back to writing in August, and that's when I write the chorus, which will be in my part 2 video that I will post next week. That one's gonna be fun because I have videos like showing the moments that I wrote that chorus. So I guess like subscribe or like subscribe to see next week's video. Thanks to everyone who watched.